Hi, I'm Maria and I work for Nacro as a CAS-2 service lead, and I'm really excited to be sharing some insights into our newly launched service today. So CAS-2 stands for Community Accommodation Service Tier 2, and we help many different cohorts of people, both men and women, to support them coming out of custody or from even entering custody in the first place. We used to be known as BAS, the Bail Accommodation and Support Service. However, due to the wide variety of cohorts we now support, we're now called CAS-2. We predominantly support people on bail or people on home detention curfew, so those who don't have somewhere to be tagged to in the community. And we provide short-term supported accommodation until the end of their bail order or their tagging conditions. The main focus of our support is to support residents in finding move-on accommodation, e.g. long-term settled accommodation from the end of their stay with us. However, our support workers are specially trained to support residents in many different ways, i.e. if residents have mental health issues or substance misuse issues. We're also aware at CAS-2 that female residents have support-specific needs that their male counterparts do not, and we have allocated female support workers that are trained to help with these. Each resident upon induction are assigned a support worker who will stay with them throughout their stay at CAS-2. There is a person-centred approach to supporting each resident, and their support worker will work alongside them to create an individual support and accommodation plan. Each resident is provided with 2 hours of support each week with their support worker. So my role as service lead for the Southwest means looking after up to 7 support workers and 1 senior support worker across the region. In this region, I manage 12 properties and up to 41 residents/bed spaces. On a day-to-day basis, my tasks include checking in with support workers and making sure they feel supported so that their residents are equally supported. My role involves booking in any new referrals or residents into empty bed spaces alongside my support workers, and we look at creating a risk management plan for each resident. It also involves ensuring any empty bed spaces we have, that works are completed so that these can be offered out to any future residents as soon as possible. Part of my role is engaging with different agencies such as probation, prisons, courts, and local authorities. One of the biggest pros of my job is managing my own time. Every day is different, and when you log on in the morning, you don't know what your challenge for the day is going to be. One of the cons is that there's never enough time to do everything. Sometimes your priorities have to change on a day-by-day basis. However, it means you're never bored and your working day flies by. So one of my team members in the Southwest successfully helped to support and house someone who secured private rented accommodation and got himself into employment at the end of his stay. He is currently still in the accommodation and in employment. So whilst at the CAS-2 accommodation, the resident struggled with his drug and alcohol issues. Along the way, he did actually relapse a couple of times, but due to support from the team member and multi-agency working, he turned it around for himself and successfully completed his time on HDC and moved on to this settled accommodation. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos and my Twitter takeover today on CAS-2. I hope you're feeling more familiar with the service. I'm really excited to be able to continue witnessing many more positive stories.